We start with breaking news. A Logan teen is sentenced for attempted murder just minutes ago.
The judge sentenced 17-year-old Coulter Peterson to 15 years to life for the attempted murder for Desiree Turner. He was also sentenced 1 to 15 years for robbery. The sentences are to run concurrently, not back-to-back as prosecutors recommended. Peterson shot Desiree Turner in the back of the head last February. Then he left her to die in a canal in Smithfield. Amazingly, she was found and survived her injuries. She and her family are present in court today.
Why? Because you're afraid of the NRA, right?
President Trump criticizes senators as he pushes for tougher gun control during a meeting at the White House with lawmakers.
2 more Utah schools are threatened with violence, making 8 school violence threats across the state in a week.
A massive fireball is caught on camera when a truck explodes on a highway. The city of Provo may be sued over sexual misconduct allegations against the former police chief.
A teenage boy accused of shooting a 14-year-old girl in the head and leaving her to die is sentenced today.
A deadly fire engulfs a building that houses poor elderly and disabled people in Japan. Tonga experiences its worst storm in 60 years. We'll show you how communities on the island are cleaning up and the recovery efforts underway.
For me, it's just a way of life for my family.
Let the good times roll. Mardi Gras starts today. We'll take you to the celebration in New Orleans this Fat Tuesday.
At the same time, Amazon is looking to expand with its second headquarters. It announces it is laying off employees. Find out just how many people the company is letting go.
The Pleasant Grove Fire Department isn't just working hard to save lives. We'll show you what the firefighters are working on in their spare time.
We've had some unseasonably warm weather the past few days, but you don't want to put away the snow boots just yet. We'll tell you what to expect next.
We are live in 3, 2, 1.
I just got this police report in regards to the alleged sexual misconduct from a former MTC president.
An armed robbery is caught on camera and police need your help to find the suspect.
And it's a great day for women. We did good on Capitol Hill this year.
A new mammogram law that will help expose cancer from its hiding place. Welcome to 11 News at Noon. I'm Madison Fitzpatrick.
And I'm Ciara Hewlett. A former missionary training center president faces allegations of sexual misconduct.
Kiki Solano is live at the BYU police station. Kiki, what information did you get from police?
I'm outside the BYU Police Department. I just received records filed against missionary training president 34 years ago. An audio recording between the woman and former NTC president Joseph L. Bishop was released on Monday to Mormon Leaks. The interview includes her recalling her memory of the incident.
You groomed me, you preyed on me, and then you took advantage of me.
Bishop denied her allegations that he raped her, but he admitted he asked the missionary to expose her breasts to him. The LDS Church responded to the allegations, saying this has been brought to their attention back in 2010. They immediately reported the claims to Pleasant Grove Police Department. The church's official statement reads, "The church has great faith in the judicial system to determine the truth of these claims. Nevertheless, the church takes seriously its responsibility to hold its members accountable for their conduct with respect of the laws of God and man." According to the Deseret News, the woman has accused 10 other men of sexual assault, harassment, or assault without charges being filed. She has sought cash settlements in these cases. According to police reports, she also threatened to kill Bishop in 2010. The LDS Church and police are continuing to investigate these claims. Reporting in Provo, Kiki Solano, 11 News.
Thanks, Kiki.
Unified police are searching for a man who robbed a Phillips 66 gas station in Midvale. As you can see in the video, the suspect is described as a Caucasian male, mid-30s, heavyset with a short, scruffy, auburn-colored goatee or beard. He was wearing a camouflage jacket, black gloves, and khaki-colored pants. This man is considered armed and dangerous. If you have information about this man, please call detectives at 385-468-9819. A rescue crew saves a man who fell and broke his leg in Goblin Valley State Park. 26-year-old Brigham Holiday from Nephi fell in the Ding and Dang canyons. Holiday spent most of the night stranded in the canyon after the fall. He says he listened to podcasts while waiting for rescuers to find him. He spoke with him and he offered his thanks to the rescuers who pulled him out of the canyon. They carried him in a stretcher until a helicopter could drop a cable 160 feet into the canyon. The rescue took 9 hours in total. He has a broken leg but assured us he is expected to make a full recovery.
Police arrest a man in Kearns who hit his ex-girlfriend and another woman with a metal baseball bat. They received a tip that led them to a house where Valdez was. They took him into custody. Valdez is charged with aggravated kidnapping, 3 counts of aggravated assault, stalking, possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person, and other misdemeanor charges. Both women suffered injuries, but nothing life-threatening. Doomsday cult leader Warren Schaefer tries to reject his guilty plea, but the judge denies his request. Schaefer wrote a letter to the court saying he was not mentally or emotionally prepared to take a plea deal. He also wrote he is concerned about a mental health issue, which I was in denial about. Schaefer was accused of kidnapping and child abuse in January, which he pleaded guilty to. His court case is rescheduled for May 8th.
Governor Gary Herbert signs a bill that requires doctors to tell women if they show signs of dense breast tissue. 11 News reporter Danny Hallows joins us. Danny, how will this new law impact Utah women?
Breast cancer survivors are celebrating the signing of the bill, mainly because the law empowers women with information that doctors used to gloss over in mammogram reports.
And I kept saying over and over again that women need to know, want to know, and have a right to know.
With the help of several breast cancer survivors, Representative LeVar Christensen pushed a bill through the Utah legislature. The law requires doctors to tell women when their dense breast tissue could be hiding cancer. Most of the time, women get a call after a mammogram that tells them everything is okay. They never hear about their dense breast tissue. That was the case for Colette Moser.
Well, I had an experience personally where I had a concern where mammography did not find my concern, my cancer.
Dense breast tissue often hides stage 3 or 4 cancer in a common mammogram. After Colette struggled to find answers from the traditional screening, she wanted change.
The more I learned about it and knew about it, I just thought it wasn't right that women weren't being notified. They weren't being told.
31 other states have similar laws, but Utah faced fierce opposition to get the bill to pass. Some doctors felt that women did not need to use other forms of screening like an MRI.
Different segments of the medical profession that maybe favored one form of examination over another.
According to the Huntsman Cancer Institute, 50% of women have dense breast tissue. Women like Colette and Marilyn hope the new law will not scare, but empower women.
And it's a great day for women. We did good on Capitol Hill this year.
Legislators and doctors still encourage women to get their yearly mammogram. Now women will just get more information from their report. Back to you.
Thanks, Danny.
Governor Gary Herbert signs 44 more bills into law. This year, he has now signed a total of 424 bills. Yesterday, he signed House Bill 380, which funds school readiness programs if they meet certain requirements. HB 161 is now law. It allows drivers to have a digital copy of their vehicle registration card instead of carrying a physical one. Herbert did veto one bill, HB 322, the non-emergency patient transportation safety amendment, because it omitted a phrase that allows the transportation department to make their own medical transports.
St. George is now the fastest growing metro area in the nation. The city moved up in rank 8 places from number 9 in 2016. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, a strong economy and in-country migration are factors in the growth of this Utah city. The Provo-Orem area is number 8 on the list, down from number 7 last year. Wasatch, Tooele, and Morgan counties are among the nation's top 10 fastest growing counties.
The man who placed a package bombs around Austin, Texas, recorded a video message on his phone as police closed in on him. The message is 25 minutes long, but he doesn't explain why he targeted his victims. Andy Rose reports.
I would classify this as a confession.
Austin police have found a 25-minute recording left behind by a young man who terrorized the city with package bombs for almost 3 weeks.
The suspect describes the 6 bombs that he constructed with a level of specificity that he identified the differences among those 6 bombs.
The suspect, Mark Anthony Condit, took his own life with a 7th bomb early Wednesday morning as authorities closed in on him. Police say they still don't have a clear motive for what drove Condit to do what he did.
What I can tell you, having listened to that recording, he does not at all mention anything about terrorism, nor does he mention anything about hate. But instead, it is the outcry of a very challenged young man talking about challenges in his personal life.
Local police and federal agents spent Wednesday scouring the home of the Texas serial bomber. While no completed devices were found, the ATF did find the materials used to build more bombs. Police detained and questioned Condit's 2 roommates, hoping to learn more about the 23-year-old. A neighbor said he saw Condit just last week and didn't notice anything out of the ordinary at the time.
He was a quiet, very polite, respectful young man. The conversations that I had with him and with the family were all nothing that would ever lead you to believe that anything like this could ever be possible.
I'm Andy Rose reporting.
This video of a young child smoking marijuana goes viral. We'll tell you how social media helped police find the people responsible for the child abuse.
And take a look at this video. We'll show you what happens when a man steals a car with a baby on board.
Oh, you're so strong. Look at that.
A mobile food pantry rolls into Utah schools. We'll show you how it's helping kids and their families beyond just giving them a meal.